All right, so this is how we make our Sinatra at the common market. I'm going to talk first about the ciabatta. As you see, it's a nice bread that we get from Neomar. You'll notice it comes pre-split. It's just like a lot of other pre-split breads. You can see that there's a slight curl to the bread as it gets stored. So what we want to do is, this is the importance of using number one, oil, and then number two, the steak weight or the press. That's going to press that curl out of the bread and make sure that there's the entire surface of that ciabatta is making contact with the grill. Now, to get the interior of the sandwich going, we're going to put some oil down. We have our red onions here. And then we put our number 8 meats right on top, our Sinatra meats. That's our prosciutto, our capicola, salami. I'm going to put that right on top of those onions there. Now, one of the reasons I put it on top of the onions is because I don't want to overcook, especially the prosciutto. But a lot of these cured meats, as you start to heat them, they lose more moisture than they already did in the curing process, and it starts to intensify the salt. So I don't want to cook this to the point where it gets really, really salty to eat. I just want to kind of heat it all the way through. And I usually, as I say, try to make sure the prosciutto doesn't actually touch the grill, or it touches it as little as possible. So we're going to go ahead and put this over. What I don't want to do is I'm not looking for, caramelizing the onions. I'm not trying to do that. We have a grilled onion for that we use on the Goober Scandal. I do want to lightly cook these red onions and take that raw edge off of them. I'm going to flip our bread over now. Now you can see we've gone from the curl to completely flat, and now we have brown all the way across the surface of that bread. I'm going to flip it over just for a second to get a little crispy on the other side. We lay our provolone on top. This is definitely an area where I use steam, mostly to help that salami from going too far. To finish up the setup, first our garlic aioli all the way across the bottom. Then our relish here goes next. This is a spicy giardiniera relish. And again, we want to get that, all the way edge to edge on the bread. The lid, we will put lettuce and tomato. And every time we put a raw tomato down, we put a little bit of salt and pepper. And that is how it looks when it's done. That goes here. Veggies on top of that. We'll cut that straight across. And that's what we're looking for on our Sinatra.